it. Screen share, cameraman, control room, chat. Did I just copy the link? Hold on. See if you can join this. I'll post it in Boardroom 1. And where is the Boardroom 1? And then will that let you use it? Try clicking on that and see if it lets you go to it. It was like, I just want the link for it. Okay. Okay. You're here. Yeah, it works. Everyone go. Leave. Okay, I'm leaving the other one.
Wait, how do I tip them?
I'm gonna ask to make sure it's working. And can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all can see me, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and I good. I can eject you bitches. Good. I just needed to be able to kick y'all when I say you're fired. You're fired, you're fired.
That's not cute. Wait, if you get fired, you get like your last goodbyes?
What?
If you're fired, you get like your last
No,
goodbyes?
you're getting kicked.
Yeah.
Am I here?
If that's what you want to do, Josh, I respect it.
I'm trying to get the link so I can read. Does the link, like, I'm just making sure the link, like, the actual people can actually view it.
Me when my Skype freezes,
All
that's
right.
really not a cute quality.
We're about to start. We're about to get knee deep in this. Once my judges get on, and I'm gonna link it on 10 gauge. I don't think we're gonna have many viewers, but that really doesn't matter. Because people are getting fired regardless if we have viewers.
Darn it.
What?
This will be over before T-Viber. Don't worry. All right. Are Nick, you're here? Is Nick here? Are any of my judges here? If no one's here, then we're gonna start because I've already linked it and I don't have time for people to be not here. So I'm sorry for the ratchicity that just went on. So at least I'll be a little bit forgiving with having to answer some of your questions since I was a little bit late. So you're gonna have that. So the way this is gonna work is I don't have a lot of time and we're gonna make this fast. It shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. Should be done before 9. I don't know how many people I am going to fire. I can or cannot. I don't know how many people I'm gonna fucking fire. So that's that. Feel free to send your link to your friends, while I'm, saying this whole spiel. When you get fired, you will not have any time to tell me why you should not have been fired. You will just get kicked immediately. There are going to be some questions that are open forum questions, meaning y'all are allowed to talk over each other until I tell you not to be talking over each other. I would firmly suggest you don't talk over me. That really won't work that well for you. And if I ask a specific question towards an individual that is directly related to that individual, please, for the love of God, do not interrupt them, because if I need to ask a question to you directly, I will pose the question to you directly. I'm going to give literally any of my judges. I don't know if I didn't give them the link. They're just like, what the fuck? But oh yeah, they're all just like yelling at me. They're like, Josh, I want to be on Google Hangouts. I'm just gonna let you know, Brian, you're gonna get the first question. This question can be asked before any judges get here. So Brian, if everyone would mute, and Brian, you would go on mute so that I can talk to you. Hello, Nick, we're starting.
Hello.
Yes, please mute. Hello, Brian, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm like, how's stars? I haven't checked to see if you're up. Are you up?
Not.
Are you, so you're doing well, correct?
I'd say.
We're rooting for you for the T-Princess. My questions to you is, do you know your Blizzard's award like their catchphrase for your team's Blizzard?
God damn it, Josh. Oh,
Do you?
I don't.
You don't. Do you know the flavors in it?
Hola.
You don't know the flavors.
Apple pie pieces.
Okay. Yours was not the apple pie one. So we're just gonna start this out by saying I cannot in good faith keep you in this game if you do not even know what your winning team presented to me. So you're fired, Brian. You're the first one to go. Goodbye. I'm sorry, he didn't know anything about his product, and I'm not going to keep anyone that can't tell me the first fucking thing about their product. So that's that. Give me a couple seconds. I'm removing him from the main chat. Good luck in Stars Eye Tie. I hope you win. You deserve to win again. But you won't be winning T-Prentice. I don't want to kick him from the chat now. That's going to be too extra. I'll do it when I'm done with everyone else. Okay, so moving on. I now want Ashley and Connor to come off mute.
Hello.
Hello, Ash. Not Ashley and Connor. Ashley and Hunter. Sorry.
Oops.
So Ashley, tell me about your thought process for your ingredients going into your Blizzard.
We just kind of like thought of things that we thought kids would like, but we also thought were like healthy, so parents would like buy it for the kids.
Okay.
That way. Yeah.
Someone's echoing it. I do not like that. My question is, I don't know if you know, what do you think, maybe this is not a fair question, but what do you think apple bits are? Like, do you think they're chopped up apples?
Kind of, yeah.
It's more like apples in a very sugary sauce. I don't know if I would even consider them apples per se. They're not very healthy. And my question is, if you're putting apples into a Blizzard, but you're also putting caramel, hot fudge, and cherry coating, all this other stuff, doesn't that defeat the purpose of eating healthy? It's like if I took an apple, dipped it in caramel, dipped it in chocolate, put chopped nuts on it, fucking dipped it in some cherry cone coating and bit into it. Would I not just be defeating the purpose of even eating an apple?
Okay, true. I'm saying like healthy and healthy because like kids don't like eating all healthy, but then parents don't want them to be like all don't want them to be like all junk food and everything.
Well, they are at a Dairy Queen, so. Which is fast food. It's not Whole Foods. So I'm a little bit, but as a project manager, if I were going to fire one of the two project managers in here, I would have to pick between you and Hunter. So why, before I ask Hunter the same question, why, if I was going to fire a project manager, why should I not fire Hunter? Why should I fire Hunter and keep you safe?
From what I heard from our people, Hunter wasn't like giving out roles.
What do you
people.
mean? Who did you hear this from?
I heard it from, hold on, who was on his team again? I heard it from Rennie, actually. Sorry.
Rennie, can you come on? Hold on a second. Can you come on mute?
Yeah, hi.
Mute. Do you echo what Ashley says?
Yeah, she said that Hunter didn't like assign me a role, and I mean that's kind of true. He didn't really assign me a specific role. I know he's laughing at it. He can laugh all he wants, but if he really didn't assign me a role. So that's just what I said. And
Do you believe your Blizzard flavor? Would you have eaten your Blizzard flavor?
wait, what's the question again?
Would you go to a Dairy Queen and eat the Blizzard flavor, which was M&M's, hot
try
fudge,
it.
cherry cone coating?
I would try it. Like, it doesn't sound like the best, but I mean, I think it's worth like trying and worth like getting to like know and like see what it is, I guess.
Would you fault people in not ordering it? Do you see why it could be?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You see the
like,
inherent problems with it, I guess, is my point.
Yeah, I wouldn't like blame people for not trying it, but like, I mean, I would try it. Yeah.
So did you voice these concerns about how your Blizzard was not necessarily?
No.
No. Nobody really like did that because we all like kind of came to an agreement on like what ingredients we all wanted, and we just kind of came up with what we got.
So Hunter, do you think your style of management worked?
I feel like even when we were doing our presentation, a lot of people agreed that my style did work, and I feel like it did work because I gave everybody mainly a role. Some people were active when I gave them their role, but I did give them their role, and eventually everyone did their role. My role for Rennie was, since he wasn't writing anything because everyone else did that, I was like, okay, don't worry about that stuff. You can help with the presentation.
So what did he do for the presentation?
Oh, nothing. He got on calls. That was great. He complimented Blake, said he did a good job. That was good.
I went on the call and I was voicing like my opinion. I said, this is good, this is not good. I was on the call, I was like giving like my opinion and like what I thought was like good.
Saying good job is not an opinion though. Saying good job is not an opinion.
My last question before I ask some other people that haven't been talked to question, Hunter. So you kind of were mad about Connor, but from what I know, Connor wrote something.
Yes, he did. Funny.
He did write something, and it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
So what was your issue with Connor then?
My issue with Connor was I feel like I had to tell him what to incorporate in the paragraph of what he wrote.
Was that necessarily true? You can come off mute.
That was not at all true, and the fact that that's even being brought up I find to be comical. The second that I got on, the first thing I said to everybody was, like, what can I do and how can I help? And I got a thing that said, I need you to write a paragraph and include these elements. I never came to Hunter and said, I'm incapable of writing this paragraph myself. I need you to tell me what points to hit. That's just a lie.
Well, that's true.
So.
Why do you feel like your team failed, Connor?
I feel like our team probably failed due to the creative. I feel like our script was pretty good, and from what I've heard, the presentation went relatively well. I feel like it's probably in the Blizzard flavor, and probably that just the other teams are better. I mean, I think that the script was great. I read it over 1 million times, and I feel like it was pretty good. So that's probably where it came from.
All right. I haven't spoken to one person, Max.
Hello.
Ashley, you'll need to come off mute for this too. So apparently Ashley gave you an assignment. You did not complete it. What happened?
Huh?
Apparently Ashley gave you assignment and you did not complete it.
Okay, well, this week has been really busy for me, so like it's really hard for me to like fit things into my schedule because I just got a new job. I have to work like a lot of shifts, and I still have all my homework and projects to do. So
my question, okay, but then again, Ashley, how long was the summary that you had him write?
I just want him to write like a simple paragraph. I ended up writing it.
That's all I needed, a simple paragraph. So you spammed me during the week, Emily Thorne.
Actually, I haven't spammed it a while, so.
I did plus those, but you did spam. So my question is, I'm just feeling like, I feel like you have so much potential and you could do well.
I just like haven't like got it out there, obviously.
So if you do move on to next week, I would like, how about this? I'm gonna make you a deal right now.
Yeah.
You can leave this boardroom and not be fired if next week you agree to be project manager. Is that a possibility? Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, you'll do it. So I'm gonna leave. You can leave. I'm done. You're not fired. Whatever team you're on, you're gonna be project manager. So I hope I don't see you here next week because I don't know if you'll leave with the same thing. So with that, I'm gonna let you go and enjoy your spamming, and good luck with your new job, and hopefully you'll have 2 soon. So yeah, you're good. So hold on, let me just eject you. So Max is going to be project manager because he can spam design. So if he can spam designs, I want to see if he has what it takes to actually put forth an effort. So now I'm just kind of just at, I need to fire someone else, and I will be firing someone. I just don't know who I should fire necessarily. Colin, who do you think? Who do you think?
Well, to be honest, I think you should fire one of the project managers.
Okay.
And that because from what I've heard from the contestants that I've talked to, is that they weren't the best in getting their team together and that they were a little bit messy.
All right, okay, Nick, what do you think? Should I fire one of the people that apparently didn't do so much, or should I fire one of the project managers?
Personally, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how Ashley was as a project manager. I wasn't in with her group, but I was in with Hunter's group. And yes, it may have been messy and all over the place, but Hunter was very much there. So I think just going further, like especially with this being week 1, I don't think you should fire a project manager. I think maybe you should fire someone who may have not done as much, because if they're not going to do something in week 1 to try and really prove it to you that they are meant to be here, why are they here?
Okay. So we have 2 conflicting opinions, and so at this point, I'm either going to fire either one of Connor and Rennie or Ashley and Hunter. I'm deciding. It's a little bit hard because we're at a weird situation where both of the project managers' blizzards were so far from edible, and when I did let other people at Dairy Queen taste them, they thought I was joking. They thought literally like I had put some fried food in it and was trying to trick them into eating it. Also, the only age demographic that orders cherry cone coating in their blizzards is well over 60. So I don't necessarily know if any of it is going to cater to a younger demographic. But so my question we'll ask Rennie this. Rennie.
Yeah.
Do you believe like Hunter's management style was what caused you to lose?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I do think it could have been better. Like it could have been like more like organized and more like calmer, and like there obviously could have been like changes in like the blizzard, but I don't think it was the main purpose why we lost. I think he did like his job well, I would say.
Okay. Connor, how do you feel about Hunter's management style? Well, okay, Ashley, we're just gonna leave Ashley aside for right now. Ashley, you won't need to talk for a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna need Connor, Hunter, and Rennie to come on. All open your mics out. My question is, what the fuck went wrong, honestly, with this week of yours? Because it seemed like, I'm going to be honest. If I was going to fire just on Blizzard flavors alone, Ashley would not, she wouldn't be here. She'd been fired before Brian because that Blizzard was so god awful. But her leadership was a lot more organized than you all. And honestly, the presentation was better. And I'm just a little I'm not saying that Blake didn't do a good job presenting. I just feel like the information he was presented, I just got a type up. Ashley put hers in separate documents. The others put theirs in Google Hangouts. Hunter, you just sent me a Skype list. Like what happened? Did no one help you with the presentation?
Well, I mean, it was supposed to be me, Blake, and Rennie that was doing the presentation and like mainly like putting it together because I feel
okay,
like
hold on, I'm
everyone
gonna stop you there.
their part.
So if I'm really only faulting you on the presentation. So if the presentation is only you and Rennie, Connor, you're safe. You can leave the boardroom this week. You're not gonna go home. Okay. So we're down to 3. I just talk Rennie and Hunter. I want to hear I just want to hear your arguments on what happened with that presentation and what happened with that.
Okay, well, I mean, I think like Hunter's trying to like blame me for like doing like absolutely nothing, and I think that's kind of like untrue because I was like I was active. I went on the call. I stated my opinions. Hunter did. He was the project manager, so obviously he's gonna have like to do and give like a lot of things out. But he didn't necessarily do that at the best of his ability. I do think he could have like, he could have been like more mature about it, more professional about it, and done like way better. Like as you said in the presentation was like the main part. And as of that, it was like mainly Blake and Hunter doing it. I was saying my opinions. I was saying like yes or no, yeah, that's good, no, that's good.
Help make it.
All right, Ashley. You like,
Yes.
come on. So if you were me, who would you fire, Hunter or Rennie? And why?
Is that fair?
I want to say,
I'm not saying I'm gonna listen to her opinion. I'm just asking.
well, can I ask a question to Hunter first?
Yes, you're more than welcome.
Hunter, what like parts of the presentation did you do? Like, did you do the summary? What kind of stuff did you do? And then Rennie, what kind of stuff did you do? Or did you? No, wait, Rennie, you said you didn't do one specifically, but Hunter, did you?
Yeah.
So like, I didn't really type it up because I tried to do that, and my grammar's just not the best. But I was on call with Rennie and Blake, and Rennie can confirm I was giving out ideas of what we could do and all that stuff. But I mean, I didn't type it up, but I was giving out ideas of all the things that we could incorporate into the presentation and do with it.
Okay.
And I think like out of like, cause Hunter didn't assign me a specific thing. Like he said, he told me to get on like a call and help with the presentation, and I got on that call and I helped like say, oh, this is good, this is not good. So I think I did my like kind of fair share of doing what he has assigned me. And I think like out of like every little thing of like that did, other than what Devin did, because Devin did like his whole part on his own. I think I said my opinion strongly on like each little thing that happened and each like assignment that like Hunter assigned people.
I have a question. Did Hunter assign other people stuff, and not you?
Yeah, he assigned Connor his part. He assigned Isaiah. I think that's Isaiah his part. He assigned. Well, Devin like volunteered to do like 2 things, and then he assigned me and Blake to get on the call to like help with the presentation. That's what we did.
Okay, Ashley.
Okay, wait on. I have one more question.
Yes, you asked.
All right, so Hunter, no, wait, Rennie, did you ask for like one certain role, or did you just let
No, I didn't ask for one. I didn't ask for one specific role. I was willing to like do whatever was given to me, and Hunter didn't really give me that. He told me to like get on, like as a PM. He told me,
because I've been hearing that Hunter didn't delegate tasks, but now I'm hearing Hunter delegated tasks. So I'm a little bit confused.
No, he delegated the task for me to like get on the call.
Okay, was that
to,
your
like, help
only
with
task he delegated?
Well, yeah, that's the only thing that he gave to me, and that's what I did.
Ashley, why should I not? I'm still stuck on why should I not fire you for that Blizzard flavor?
Well, I think I separated the roles really well. I gave everybody an individual role, and for the summary, I put it onto 2 people since it was the longest part.
Yeah, I know. I get. I know you delegated well. I'm aware you delegated well, but it doesn't. Delegation doesn't mean anything if your delegation ends with a disaster recipe. So if you can delegate all the well you want, but if it sucks at the end of the week, I don't know. If you put an ugly jigsaw piece together, no matter how you put it together, it's still fugly. But do you believe your Blizzard so atomically worse than their cherry cone coating, hot fudge, and M&M?
I don't know if it's like that worse.
What would you do to salvage your Blizzard?
I would take off the hot fudge and the cherry cone coating.
Okay.
And just leave it at like the rest.
All right, so you would take off. Okay, Hunter.
Hi.
What would you do to next week if I didn't fire you?
Like, I would probably step up. I feel like I did step up as a project manager, and I do feel like I did better than I thought I was going to do. So I'm not really like hating myself on that too much, but I feel like I could definitely like write things, and I feel like I would be really good at presenting, and I have a lot to show you still, and I got some tricks up my sleeve, and I really want to fight to stay here. So yeah.
Rennie, why should I not fire you?
I think like I said, Hunter didn't assign me like a specific thing, and I think if Hunter did assign me a specific thing, I would have like did my like part, and well, like I can like be able to like write these things. I can be able to like present well. Like I think I'm like a fairly good talker, and I think I can like say what I can. So I think if I was like given like another chance and another task, I think I would like prove myself to be like good in that and like better than what I'm perceived as, or yeah.
Colin, who would you fire?
Honestly, I'd fire Hunter, and the only reason is because Rennie was given a task to get on call and help write it, and he got on call and he helped write it, and Ashley did her job as project manager, even if it was
But
bad.
he did.
Didn't it?
Did Hunter not do his job as project manager, Colin?
I don't think
Not feel
so.
like it. Okay.
I think everyone else was just as much project manager as he was this week.
Nick,
Yes, hon.
who would you fire?
I understand the discrepancy between Hunter and people not thinking he was a project manager, but honestly, being there this week, seeing how active he was, seeing how like into it he was, and whenever anyone would ask him a question, he would say, you know what, boom, like this is what we need, this is what we need yet. So honestly, I would have to, I would fire Rennie.
Ashley, you can leave the boardroom, considering none of my judges are going to fire you. I know, and I don't think I'll fire you either. So
Thank you.
next time you are project manager and you give me the shit show that you gave me this week, I don't know if my judges not wanting to fire you will be enough to keep you. Had probably one of them said they were going to fire you, I would have fired you. So you survived by the skin of your teeth, girl.
Thank
so
you.
that. Now this is a little tricky thing. I see why I should fire Hunter. I see why I should fire Rennie. I'm just a little bit perplexed.
I mean, can I say something though?
Yes, you have. I'm trying to end this soon. Yes, so say something. Make it fast. Go.
I feel like I deserve to stay here because you can ask literally my team, except Connor, because he wasn't on the call. But when we were doing our presentation, you asked, like, do you guys think Hunter was a good project manager? Every single person agreed that I was a good project manager. Oh, and Devin wasn't there either because he wasn't on the call. But the 4 people that were on the call agreed that I was a good project manager this week. And I did give Rennie a task to help.
All right, I'm
together
done. I have my decision. I made my decision. So I am going to say this before I go. Hunter is right in the fact that when I was on that presentation, Rennie, you did not have any problems with how he was being project manager. But now apparently there were so many flaws in how he delegated, and I'm a little bit confused on why your mind changed in 24 hours. Rennie, you are fired. Hunter, you may leave the boardroom. Listen, girl, I'm going to give you a warning. Less fighting with people that did not need to argue with Connor. That was the most, be honest, he did one of the better jobs on your team. Less fighting with people, more focusing on the task.
Okay.
But that is all. This is the first boardroom. Bye, Brian. Bye, Rennie. Nice.
Gosh, we're gonna be best friends forever.
I don't know about that, and I would suggest you leave the boardroom before my mind changes. For the above around 30 of you that watched me do this bullshit for a good couple minutes, thank you. And I know half of that was my cast. Next week, we'll be back again in the same old building, and I'll be here probably with more hair on my head. So thank you. Good luck. And to all the fucking cast members watching, remember, I'm still watching to make sure you don't post homophobic language, so don't do it, bitches. And yeah, be ready because I'm ready to fire more people. We have a big cast and I'm ready to cut it down. So yeah, that's that. Good luck.